Hello friends, today we will see topic number 2, sketching and part modeling. Creating the geometry in ANSYS design modeler. For the geometry of your analysis, you can create a geometry in ANSYS design modeler or import the appropriate geometry file. In this tutorial, we will create the geometry from scratch in ANSYS design modeler. First one is the start ANSYS design modeler in the ANSYS Workbench project schematic. Double-click the geometry cells in the elbow analysis systems. This displays the ANSYS design modeler application. You can also right-click on the geometry cell to the display the context menu where you can select the new geometry option. And second one is the set the units in ANSYS design modeler. When ANSYS design modeler first appears, you are prompted to select the desired systems of a length units to work from. For the purpose of their tutorial where you can create the geometry in inches and perform the CFD analysis using SI units. Select inch as the desired length unit and click OK to close the prompt. You can see this one is a ANSYS Workbench units. We need to set millimeters and click on OK. Third one is the create the geometry. The geometry for the tutorial consists of a large curved pipe accompanied by a smaller side pipe. To create the larger main pipe, you will use the sweep operation. Sweeping requires the use of two sketches, one that defines the profiles to be swept. In this case, a half circle, since the geometry symmetry for the problem allows you to not have to generate the entire pipe geometry, and the other that defines the path through which the profile is swept. First one is create the profile. Create a new plane by selecting YZ plane from the tree outline and select click the on a new plane from the active plane sketch toolbar. This is a normal view. Near the top of the ANSYS Workbench window, clicking a YZ plane first, ensure that the new plane is based on the YZ plane. And second one is in this detail view for the new plane, set transform to offset global x and set the value of the offset to 8 inches. We will see in ANSYS. You can see this is a main page of the ANSYS, and select static, structural, and drag and drop. Engineering data is completed, and we need to select the geometry, right click, and the new design modular geometry. This is a geometry page. You can see static structural uh, geometry page, and this is a static structural XY plane, YZ plane, ZX plane, and in sketching you can see draw means you can draw from here. All tools are there: line, tangent line, line by two tangent, polyline, polygon, rectangle, rectangle by 3 points. All drawings are there. Drawing in the draw panel, and then modify, you can modify your drawing, and this is the dimensions. You can give the dimension from here, and constraint, you can take the constraint from here, and this is a setting. This is a grid settings are there. And in a sketching you can see in a modeling there is a 3D also available here. We will see one by one. In a sketching you can see in modeling there is a 3D is available, and in sketching you can draw your drawing. Firstly we need to select in modeling XY plane, and you can see this one is a look at a face plane sketch means normal view. This is a normal view, and in sketching you can give as a rectangle, draw rectangle, After that, go in the dimensions. In a general, you can select a general and you can give this one and this one dimension. From here, you can see H2 and V1. I want to give V1 as the V1 as the 30 meter, enter, and the H2 as the 40. Okay, yes, you can see H2 and V1. This is a dimension and draw. Let's see theory. This one is completed, selecting plane and creating new planes on all things. And third one is the click on generate. You can see when you are just clicking on here in a new plane, and you need to just click on generate also. And fourth one is create a new sketch by selecting plane 4 from the tree outline, and then click a new sketch from the active plane sketch toolbar. This is a normal view near the top of the ANSYS Workbench window. Fifth one is on the sketching tab, open the setting toolbox. This one is we are seeing just now. To modify dimensions, constraint settings are there, and create the path. On the modeling tab, select a XY plane, then normal view. On the sketching tab, open the setting toolbox, select grids and enables the 2D and the snap options. Set the measure grid spacing to 1 in and minor steps for per measure 2. We are seeing all this. And last one is in the draw toolbox, set the arc by center and click once on the origin. Now select one of the end points on the of the arc and then move the mouse around to the others end points and click on it on the drawing quarter circles. Create the pipe. This type of drawings we can draw in ANSYS. This one is a 3D. We will see in the upcoming lectures, coming sessions. Create the side pipes are there, and this is the extrude. Specify the geometry. You can give in detailed views and close ANSYS design modeler. We will see one extrude. You can see I have one rectangle given the dimensions and constraint all things. We need to just click on extrude and apply. After that, all setting is completed and click on generate. You can see this one is a 3D part extruded. We need to view. We need to increase the depth and to give as a 10, 10 and generate. You can see this one is a rectangular is a extruded. Topic number 2 is completed. Thank you.